he said, he repeated, obviously, like he did yesterday, that the government doesn't torture, the U.S. government doesn't torture people. But these memos make it sound like the definition of what's permissible is so expansive that you could say we don't torture, and almost anything can be true falling into that. What do you say to that?
Well, what I say is that the United States policy and our laws is not to torture. We meet the laws and we also meet our international obligations. There's a public document that interprets the statute that is from the Office of Legal Opinion from the Justice Department. It's on the website for anybody to read. Any additional documents are classified for a reason because they have to deal with interrogation techniques. What the President said today is, yes, we do interrogate al-Qaeda terrorists. These are people who intend to harm us. We do not torture them. And the appropriate members of the Congress were briefed, and there has been no changes from that December 2004 opinion that everyone has available to them, in addition to the briefings that the Hill has had.
So any of the briefings any of the members of Congress who've been briefed, are those the same ones who are complaining about this latest revelation?
Intelligence Committee members were briefed.
And so they're saying, you know, one of their complaints, obviously, is that these memos were done in secret. They're secret memos. So you're saying that's not true because they've been briefed?
Well, they have been briefed to appropriate members of Congress on the Intelligence Committee, but they are classified for a reason, and they are secret. I think the word secret is getting a little bit too much. It takes on the air of mystery, but one of the reasons they are secret is because they need to be. They need to be cloaked in the classified system so that we can keep that information private, so that we're not signaling to our enemies exactly what our techniques are. And that's why they've been classified, and that's why they were briefed to the intelligence community, because it's an intelligence community program.
So where is the line between harsh but legal interrogation and torture?
The experts have debated that. They have come up with an opinion. It is there for everyone to see.
What does the President put in?
The President, I'm not going to get into specifics. I'm not going to get into specific tactics.
This is the whole issue right here.
Well,
what is the President's policy? What is his thoughts? I mean, I think a lot of people...
I told you what the policy is. The policy is that the United States does not torture. And it's interesting to me that...
We're not going a step further to define what that word torture means. And I think that's what...
Look, there has been an executive order that we've put out. There's the Military Commissions Act. There's the Detainee Treatment Act. There is this opinion that I've just talked about. We have talked about this a lot. There is a lot of information out there as to how the United States is going to deal with this. The policy of the United States that the President follows is not to torture people. No matter what they will do to us, we will not torture them.
Is it possible, Dana, that there are actions that we're talking about that some people, whether it's waterboarding or head slapping or anything, that some people look at and say, harsh but legal, and other people look at and say, torture?
As I said yesterday, I am not saying that reasonable people couldn't look at something and disagree when it comes to legal opinions. But the legal opinion of the United States is that we do not torture. The statutes have been interpreted. The committees have been briefed. And I believe that the members that have been briefed are satisfied that the policy of the United States and the practices do not constitute torture.
But Dana, what have they been briefed on? If they haven't actually seen like the 2005 legal opinions, they've just been briefed in general. You're selecting what they see.
What I can tell you, and I have been assured that they have been fully briefed.
Fully briefed on the actual memos?
Yes.
And okay, so then why are people like Senator Jay Rockefeller, he's the chairman of the Intelligence Committee, saying, I'm getting more information from the New York Times than from the White House?
I don't know, but I checked, and I am confident that the members were briefed.
When you say they're briefed, Dana, do you mean they are shown the techniques, they have the techniques explained to them, they understand what the techniques are?
I don't know. These are held in a classified setting. They're classified for a reason, and so I don't know what they are shown.
And when you said they were briefed on the memos, did they see those memos, or were they just...
I don't know. I've been told they were fully briefed. And we feel confident that the information they were provided gives them the information that they need. Let me go to Kelly, I'll come back.
Given the persistent questions that even after these briefings to Congress, whether they were shown the documents or just explained more broadly, would the President be open to having a wider range of members of Congress given access to this? Because, as Jim points out, it's about that definition. Is it cumulative effect of various techniques, those done simultaneously? Is there a point at which that becomes torture?
I guess we will take the request. There has been an ongoing debate for years, well before our administration, about requests for more information between the executive branch and Congress. And we ourselves here in this administration have dealt with a lot of document requests on a variety of topics, including this one. On the terrorist surveillance program, we did provide more information. That was after a long negotiated discussion. And if there are requests from the committee, I am sure that this White House will take them very seriously, and so will Fred Fielding.
And do you acknowledge the sort of perception that the matter in the minds of some in Washington had been sort of resolved with the additional legislative action that was taken in the court and so forth, and then when this comes up again,
But
that
there's
raises...
been no change.
But people apparently are not reassured that there's been no change.
Well, I am telling you there has been no change, and the appropriate members of Congress have been fully briefed on the program.
Dana, why did the President feel the need today to weigh in on the subject of the CIA interrogation?